Sure. Why don't we talk about that? Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to the Video Call-In Show, that show that invites you, yes, you, to be a live video guest on this show, where other interviewers are not beating a path to your door. We invite you on to talk about anything, whether it be the topic of the day, personal projects you're involved in, your YouTube channel, could be some self-promotion, some business wares, could be anything you want to talk about. Uh, but today, of course, let's back up for a moment. If that sounds like content that's cool to you, you want to get involved, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell if you would. All right, who do we have? Oh, Drone Kings and Darwin, how are you, man? Wisco style. Josh Book, hey, welcome, man. View this. Tim Yance, very cool. Welcome, guys. Appreciate it. Today's topic, I'll ramble on about this for about, I don't know, 2 hours. No, I'm kidding. About 5 minutes. And then I'll open those video lines and you guys can, you like that, do you? I couldn't decide what hat to wear for this particular one. Our crazy life, welcome. So yeah, tonight's topic is listening. And this is one that's been very important to me, especially after having since launched this show, because it's incumbent upon me to actually listen to my guests. And I wanted to tell you that I've been struggling with that for a long time. Joanna, how are you? I love that name. Is that your real name or just a channel name? Yeah, I've been struggling with listening for a good long time. It's one of those things, and you can always recognize how you're not really listening. It's when one, you either interrupt somebody or you forget what they're saying, right? And that's usually due to two things. It's either you're so you're so, you're so deep in thought about the next thing that's going to come out of your pie hole, or whatever they're saying is of no interest whatsoever. And I got to tell you, I wasn't even aware for the longest time that I even had a problem with listening until one of my friends, just in passing, was well, I was going to tell you, but you seem preoccupied quite a bit, and the bell just went boom, and I thought, wow, he actually said that I'm not a very good listener, and I crawled into a hole for a while, and I thought, "Now, why is that?" And I figured it out. One, I'm too easily distracted, right? So what I ended up doing is listening with one ear and thinking about something else entirely. Um, and I don't even know why that is, but it's in the effort to, I don't know, solve a problem, or um, just you're trying to figure things out. And it doesn't have to be the conversation in front of you, which, to discount, is really, one, it's rude, but it's also I don't know. It's just something you shouldn't do. Nightbot had issues. Just something you shouldn't do, because that is another human being. And my mantra is treat others as you would have others treat you, has been forever. And when I got to thinking about that, I thought, well, if I'm not listening to somebody who's expecting me to listen, and I want them to listen to me, then I am certainly not living by that mantra. And you can recognize somebody from a mile away who does not listen. They immediately find something else to do with themselves, right? During your talk, or whatever you're trying to communicate to them. And that's a dead tell. The other one is they talk right over you. And again, the two things that cause us to not listen, or the indicate, are shown once again. It's either we think that what we have to say is so damn important that we can't shut up about it, or we just we just don't take the time and listen to what's coming out of their pie hole, good or bad. Good or bad. If you're engaged, here's the thing. if you're engaged in conversation, and guys, I say this from more of RT Studios, um, Drone Kings and Darwin. Yep, of course. Flying with Stan, how you doing, man? I knew I saw somebody new in there. um, and Heritage Farms, Texas, back again from Texas. Welcome. Well, I found myself doing it again, and it's crap. I had a train of thought there, but the idea is that if you're going to engage someone in conversation, then engage someone in conversation. This is one of the main reasons I started this show, to be honest with you, because one, I wanted to do it. I wanted to make sure that I could do it. I wanted to have fun doing it. But I also wanted to make sure that I did everything I could. And I slip sometimes. We all slip from paying attention to what's happening around us. Usually it's because something that we think is more important is happening around us. But that's not always the case. We just assume that it is, or our brain tells us it is, and that's not good. That's not good for a solid dialogue. It's not good from a mutual respect position, right? So when I slip on this show, know that usually it's because I'm the man behind the curtain and I'm trying to flip a whole lot of buttons. And I know that sounds like an excuse, but I don't mean it to be an excuse. I literally try to listen to everything I say because I've got to talk to you. I have a duty, not fiduciary, but I have a duty to make sure that I engage with you. If I don't, it's because I'm terribly distracted, and I apologize for that. But hey, so who else we have? We have Wisco Styles in the house. RJ Sandifer, welcome, sir. Flying with Stan, if I didn't already say so, and Mary Jane Giveaway back in the house. Welcome, guys, and thanks for coming up to join us this evening. We're talking about listening and how difficult it is for me and so many other people. I wish I knew of a good way to make someone aware that they're not listening. The people who do talk over you. The hell? Sorry about that. That was weird. But I just don't know how to do that. Joan Kingston Down, you funny. But seriously, it's one of those things where it's who said it in Mr. Mom, Michael Keaton. He says it's really easy to forget what's important, so don't. And also, hey Ed, how you doing, man? And also, think about this. It takes the same letters to spell listen and silent, and that's for a reason. You can't have one without the other. All right, so it's very, very important to keep your yap shut, and I try to do that a lot, right? A lot. I try not to talk over people. Sometimes you've got to stop them, but if they're talking and they're in the middle of an idea that's it's not pushing time, why I'll listen. I'll listen as much as I can. So, all right, that was 10 minutes of me having troubles with my earphones or my my earbuds and talking about listening. I want to hear. Well, first of all, let's go ahead and open up them there. Yeah. But here to tell you that the video lines are now open. And you guys are more than welcome to jump on. I know, no headshot. Sorry. That's okay. Josh Book. Yes. All right. So yeah, I want to hear your stories of whether or not you think you're a good listener, whether or not you make an effort to connect with people. When you're talking to them. Because it's Spencer TV, Spencer Damon TV. How are you, my friend? That is such a hard thing for me to say. That and the Tasmanian Gold Digger. Oh man, those two just blow me away. But yeah, I want to hear from you guys. jump on now or later on in the chat. Why, by all means, tell me if you think, or tell me what traits you have that indicate that you are a good listener. I am good, Spencer Tainment TV. See, I almost called you television. Thank you, Drone Kings and Darwin. Yes, smash that like button, and of course, if you're in here for the first time and you're not subscribed, by all means, feel free to subscribe if this sort of content is cool as far as you're concerned. That's okay, Spencer Tainment. That's all right. I know you probably got school. That's fine, son. He's not my son. My son is Champworks Garage. You know, when you become a grandpa, every young one is son or sweetheart or something. I'm telling you, that is such the truth too. I can't tell you how many times I've called colleagues endearing, little names there. How do you get on the show, RJ Sandifer? It's real easy. I should have pointed it out. You see that link right there? Enter that in your browser. Patty Broussard's here. Yeah, enter this link into your browser, or there's a link in the description box. That'll get you into Zoom. If you haven't downloaded Zoom, it'll download. And then, of course, that meeting number right there will take you right into the show. I'll see you come up on my board, and then we'll talk a bit before I bring it on. It's real easy. Ask some of the guys in the chat. Most of the folks in the chat have already been there. It is great to see Patty. I've been waiting for Patty to show up to one of my shows. We've been chatting via comments and whatnot. If you guys haven't listened to what she plays, go listen to it. It is just, it's hauntingly beautiful. It really is, and she's damn good at it. I don't know how she keeps all those individual notes straight. Muscle car appraisal. When I ask a question, I have no choice to listen to the answer so I can tell them they're wrong. Well, that is one way to look at it, Jim and or Bob. Hey, David the producer, how are you, my friend? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Getting grandson ready for bed, so can chat more after he's down. Cool. Absolutely cool, Patty. Wonderful. Yeah, we got a good crowd in here. What oh. Yeah, listen, it's real easy there. Hopefully you're downloading it now as we speak and ready to come on the show. But yeah, again, it's all about listening. It's all about taking the time to give your fellow human being the respect that they deserve. So when, they're talking, you're absorbing as much as you possibly can about that. If you don't want to listen to somebody, it's one of those things where you can just say, okay, that's enough for me. Thank you, David. I appreciate that. I wasn't sure how well I did on that. Michael and I seem to have a really good time. David, producer, is talking about the last Thursday interview with Michael Price, the two-time Emmy-winning producer slash writer for both The Simpsons and F is for Family. If you guys haven't seen that video, check it out. This may force me to do my first card. Yeah, I viewed this. You want to come on? That's cool. That is absolutely cool. All right. Have you launched video, Sandifer? I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you. I'm seeing nothing but me. So, okay, while we wait on RJ, yeah, Flying with Stan, you did a great job, man. You did a great job. There's nothing to be nervous about, I wouldn't think. Certainly I'm not intimidating behind the mic. Yeah, it sounds good, but I'm just here to find out more about you, and I'm really trying to hone my my interviewing skills. After doing that show with Michael, it's funny, and all you guys, it's funny how you look back on it. Oh, look at that! I'm going to change my weight. I failed. But yeah, in looking back on that, you always find things that you can improve on that you didn't know. RJ Sandifer, did you just want to come on with a microphone? Can you hear me, sir?
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Welcome to the show. What brings you to the show tonight?
Well, I just thought I'd come on and introduce myself. And I just want to tell your subscribers I'm a blind YouTuber. I've been blind my whole life. And
Oh,
when I was born in 1979, I was 1 pound 5 ounces 11 inches, and I was the smallest baby in the United States.
did you just say 1 pound 7 inches, RJ?
No, 1 pound 5 ounces
Oh, okay.
11 inches.
11 inches. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
and
Wow.
And
Wow.
I was the smallest baby in the United States at that time, and the doctors didn't think I would survive. They only gave me a 2% chance of surviving. My mother was alcoholic at the time, and so was my father. And
Oh,
it basically gave them a wake up moment, that you have this premature baby and he's going to need all the help he can get.
yeah.
And so basically, they said that I was completely blind 3 weeks after my birth because um, when they had put me into an incubator, the oxygen burned my retinas and they detached my retinas, and my optic nerve was damaged beyond repair. So
I've
they couldn't fix it even if they wanted to.
yeah, I've heard that happen before. I have. Yeah. Wow.
So basically, what happened was I was completely blind, and I attended kindergarten in my local school system, and the teacher really didn't know how to teach a blind child. This was back in the 80s
Hmm.
and the early 80s. And my mother wanted to come to the school and see what I was doing. Well, she walked in the classroom, and she told me this later on. She saw me sitting in a corner playing with toys while the other kids were learning. And so she confronted the teacher, and the teacher said, "Ma'am, I don't know how to teach a blind child." So she heard about the Florida School for the Deaf and Blind, and she goes, "No, I don't want to send my son there quite yet. He's not ready." So then I went to the first grade, did the first grade. So then my second grade year, I attended the Florida School for the Deaf and Blind until my fourth grade year. Then my fourth grade year, the Americans with Disabilities Act was passed, and my dad's like, "Okay, we're bringing him back to public school. He's going to be in public school just like our daughter." And, it was also hurting my parents on gas and everything like that, having to take me up to the school because we live like 4 hours away.
Yeah.
And this was like a every month thing they had to do. So only to come home 3 days, Friday, Saturday, get up Sunday morning, and then return to the blind school. So then from fourth grade to 12th grade, I went as a student in the public school system. I was the first blind person ever to graduate from my high school, the very first one.
Good for you, man.
And then I graduated from college. I was the first blind person to ever graduate from my community college. Then I went to Florida Atlantic University, graduated from there with a Bachelor of Criminal Justice.
Mm,
And then I went and took some theology classes. And what makes me a good listener is having served in that capacity of being a member of the clergy and things like that, you listen to different people and you listen to their stories.
hmm.
And I can't repeat a lot of the stuff I've heard because some of it's very heartbreaking. I
Sure.
remember I remember one time I had to do a funeral for a friend of mine. She had lost her daughter. The daughter was in a very bad car accident. She was in a car with a boyfriend, and the boyfriend basically swerved off the road and ran into a tree. And he left the scene and left her there to die.
Oh my gosh.
And so I was in my living room one day. I was in my living room, and I got a phone call, and my sister brought me the phone. She goes, "RJ, someone needs you." And I'm like, "Okay, who is it?" And it was the lady that would drive me to church. And she said, "RJ, I need your help." And I'm like, "What's going on?" She said, "RJ, my daughter passed away last night. She was in a bad accident, and I don't know of anybody else to ask, but could you do my daughter's funeral? And it was the first funeral I had ever done. And I'd never done a funeral before. And what was so weird is I only had like 3 days to prepare for this funeral. Now, it's bad for a sighted minister to do, to have to prepare for a funeral. But just imagine if you're completely blind, having to read, all the braille passages, remember what you're going to say from memory because you can't bring notes up there because your notes are braille and people can see you reading it. So I had to memorize everything I was going to say. And I go into the church. The place is packed. Okay. The place is packed with this girl's family. I don't know these people from Adam, nothing. So I walk up there and I just start talking like I'm talking to you now. And I'm talking about how I met the girl and everything and how she thought I was an inspiration to her because I was blind. And how, I could stand up in front of an audience and not be afraid to speak in front of an audience.
Mm-hmm.
And so I opened it up for comments. I opened up the floor for comments.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the family members, they came up and spoke. And the girl's sister gets up and she had just gotten out of jail. She had been taken to jail for something. I can't remember what it was. And she just out of the blue, right in front of the entire church, she goes, I think I'm going to have me a blunt after this. I'm going to have to smoke some weed. And the pastor of the church is standing right next to me and he taps me on the shoulder and he goes, RJ, don't ever, when you ever do a funeral, don't ever open it up. Don't ever give people open mic like that again because you never know what's going to happen. Well, everybody starts busting out laughing, and I'm just standing there. My face, I can feel my face turning I'm embarrassed. Like, oh my gosh, I just messed up this funeral. So then after the funeral's over, I'm standing up, shaking hands. But the number one comment was not about what the sister had said. The number one comment was, for a blind man, you're a good speaker. You made me feel comfortable. Thank you. You made me feel comfortable.
Interesting.
Thank you. You
Interesting.
made, and it was it was a very interesting experience.
Hmm.
And last year, I actually was confirmed. Yesterday was my 1 year anniversary being a Roman Catholic. And that was a very interesting experience for me as a blind person. You know, walking into a church I'd never been in before,
Now,
getting
wait,
used to it.
how
Yeah,
were how are you doing? How are you doing funerals and services before becoming a Roman Catholic and walking into a church for the first time? I'm curious.
well, I was a Southern Baptist clergyman before I became a Roman Catholic. I'm talking about a Roman Catholic church. I'd never
Oh,
been in a
okay.
Roman Catholic church.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So
Sure.
I'd never been in a Roman Catholic church before, and it was a new experience. It was something new, and the the smells, the order of service, everything like that. Because when you're a Baptist, they basically make it up as they go along. It's like, okay, we're going to sing a few songs. He's going to get up and preach. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Well, in the Catholic Church, the order of service is already set out for you, and it's the same every week. You have the greeting, you have the opening hymn, you have um, the rite of the penitential rite, I confess to Almighty God and to you, my brothers, then you have what's called the Kyrie, Kyrie eleison, Lord have mercy, Christ have mercy. Then you have the readings, then you have the homily, have the profession of faith, the prayers of the faithful, the Eucharist, and then you're done. So it was the thing that really got me about the whole thing is how short it was. Because in the Baptist church, a lot of times, I remember one time sitting in church and we went from 10:30 in the morning until 1 in the afternoon. So, I
Hmm.
mean, but see,
Well, uh, this this is wonderful stuff. But
yeah,
tell me how does one function as a blind YouTuber?
um, it's interesting. I'm I'm actually using my Windows 10 PC to talk to you right now.
Mm-hmm.
I usually I don't have a webcam hooked up to my computer.
Does your
I
computer not have a webcam?
It doesn't have a webcam, no,
Okay.
unfortunately. But what I do is because there's another blind YouTuber that follows me, and we do a collaboration, or we've done a collaboration, and
Which video is that? Is that
it's a video. It's a video I did.
Do you remember what the name of it is?
Yeah. He. Well, I met the guy like 2 days ago. His
Uh-huh.
name's Colin. His name is Colin McCubbin, and I met him 2 days ago. And
Colin what? I'm sorry.
Colin McCubbin,
Okay.
and I brought him on a hangout yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and I had a few people on in my chat, and I said, I said, so if anyone wants to come on, I'm gonna give them the link. So Colin chats me in Hangouts, and he goes, I want to come on. I'm like, all right. So he comes on my Hangout, and the first words out of his mouth. Now keep in mind, this dude is completely blind, like I am.
Mm-hmm.
The first words out of his mouth is, "Hey, you blind bastard!" And somebody in my chat goes, "Hey, that's a title for a show for you guys, the two blind bastards."
Sure.
So basically, what I did last night is I created this show called Two Blind Bastards.
Hmm.
I gave it the title Two Blind Bastards.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
So basically, what happened was, myself and Colin, we talked about getting out of the victim mindset because so many blind people, what they do, and it's sighted people too, but it's
Yeah.
mostly blind people that have been in my experience. A lot of blind people be like, well, RJ, how do I do this? How do I do that? My mom said I can't do this. My mom said I can't do that. Okay, don't listen to what your parents tell you that you can't do because they don't know any better. They haven't been around, you like they gave birth to you, but it's more or less like, they've never been around a blind person before.
Right.
And you have to train yourself to get out of that mindset. My friend Colin, that I'm telling you about,
Mm-hmm.
he actually took his A+1 certification from Microsoft.
Hmm.
Completely blind, took that. So, there's nothing you can do if you put your mind to it. If you just put your mind to it, you can do anything you want.
You're absolutely
And
correct.
I tell people all the time, it's not a matter of if, it is a matter of when I get to 1K subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be there because I have some naysayers that say, "Oh, RJ, you're not going to make it on YouTube. You're not going to make it on YouTube. You're going to rage quit. You're not going to make it on YouTube. You're not going to make it on YouTube." And I'm like, look, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. I get to 1,000 subs, you're going to be looking up at me. And you're going to be like, man, RJ, how did you do it?
That is a
You
fantastic
know,
attitude.
because you know something? I follow another YouTuber by the name of JB Gunner,
Mm-hmm.
and he has 30,000 subscribers because he runs JB Gunner TV. Okay, he has 30,000 subs. You know what? If he can get to 30,000 subs, then that shows me that I can get to 1,000 subs. I just have to apply myself, make good content, do the best I can. yes, I might not have a PayPal, I might not have a Patreon, I might not have any way for you guys to donate to me. But you know what? Just as long as you come to my live streams and just, say hi, I met you on the video call-in show, or hi RJ, I just wanted to say hi to you and just chat with the people in the chat. You know what? That means the world to me. I don't care if I have one viewer or 75 viewers. You know, just that one person talking to me is enough.
Absolutely. Like I said, that is a fantastic outlook.
Thank you.
Fantastic. You're welcome.
Thank
And kudos to you. Like I said, I'm looking at your channel.
you. Hmm.
I see about what 8 videos, something like that. And
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah. I mean, it sounds like you've been through a lot. I must admit, and don't take this the wrong way, but
Hmm.
there were tones of April Fool's Day here. I haven't looked at your videos, but
Hmm.
your story is one that just screams for that sort of thing. And to have that on April 1st, that's amazing. But
Oh yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I'm going to take your word for now. But you sound like a great guy. You really do, guys. Go check out RJ Sandifer's stuff. He's up earlier in the chat if you get a chance. And if you like his content, subscribe to him. Will you?
Thank you. Thank you
Hey,
very much.
you're welcome,
And
RJ.
um I might be live streaming tonight, possibly tomorrow night. It just depends.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I just might, do a live stream. But I do want to give a shout out to channels, that I follow. Gemma's Journey Grace.
Mm-hmm.
She's an autistic YouTuber.
Uh-huh.
If you get a chance, please go check out my friend Gemma's Journey Grace. Gemma is somebody that's from the UK, and she's an adult that suffers from Asperger's syndrome, and it's on the autistic spectrum.
Mm.
And she because I have a niece that has autism, and this is Autism Awareness Month.
Mm-hmm.
And so please go check her out. She would and let her know that RJ Sandifer sent you, because she really puts a lot into her videos. She really puts her heart into her videos. Yeah, she might do her videos on her iPad,
Mm-hmm.
but you gotta give her kudos, because she has really done such a marvelous job, you know, learning, YouTube and things of that nature.
Sure.
So
Sure.
um, it's Gemma's Journey Grace is her channel name.
Well, listen,
Um,
RJ, all you've got to do is when I go to the next guest, go ahead and type that into the chat for
mm,
folks. Tap her
yeah,
her channel name into the chat. That would be fantastic.
yes,
I'm
yes,
gonna
and it's so
throw
awesome.
yeah, I'll throw yours in the chat. I'll link to yours.
Thank you.
And I
I
appreciate
appreciate
you
it.
being on, man. I really appreciate you being on. You're an inspiration.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And if anyone wants to come onto my live stream, you're more than welcome. I do hangouts and live streams and things like that.
Yeah.
Um, and sometimes, sometimes we have disagreements and we have little drama streams
Oh,
or
sure.
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, and I'm having I'm having a disagreement with a fellow right now, and he's like, "Oh, you're just a drama market." I'm like, "Dude, when I get to 1K, you're gonna be looking up at me, So, but it's all,
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I mean, hey, it's all, just fun
Yeah.
in
Oh,
a
yeah.
way, just because YouTube is fun.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you do have disagreements, and you're like, just go somewhere, man. But anyway, I really thank you. What's your name?
My name's Jim.
Jim. Okay,
Yep.
nice to meet you. Nice to
Nice
meet
to
you.
meet you.
And
Should I just
I
call you RJ? RJ?
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
just call me
Wonderful.
RJ. And I did meet you on Pusha Studio stream, so
I
we
thought
got
I
to give a
recognize. Yeah, I thought I
yeah,
recognized your name.
yeah, yeah. We gotta give a big, huge shout out to Pusha Studios. They've helped me. Andrew is a wonderful guy, and so is Aksanya.
Oh yeah.
And I'm really hoping to be able to get onto their show as well to tell my story, because not a lot of people do this on YouTube. Not a lot of people will say, "Hey, I just want to tell my story. I
No.
just want to show people that I can do this,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
just like a sighted person."
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because
Yeah, for sure.
when I was in the 6th grade, I did an essay, and it was for the Tropicana speaking contest. It was a speech writing contest, and the punchline of the whole speech was, blind people can do anything they want to except drive a car.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
even now that's changing, because now they're having special cars. They're trying to create a prototype for a special car for a blind person to drive.
Yeah. It won't be long now.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it was something that was only dreamed of when I was a kid, and
Oh yeah.
I'm going to be 40 years old on May 30th.
Wow.
And my God, things change in 40 years.
That they do. Wait till you're my age. I'm 55.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Well,
brother, I appreciate you having me on, and
RJ,
unfortunately,
it was honestly a treat. I appreciate it. Like I said, kudos to you. There's so many people that wouldn't have soldiered through that sort of your life, and
yeah,
all the more power to you, brother.
thank you.
Welcome. Thanks for coming on. And I want to have you back on sometime. Does that sound good?
That sounds perfect, man. Perfect.
Fantastic, fantastic. I am now a subscriber,
Yep.
and I want all you guys to go check him out. Here, I'm going to drop a link to him. And yeah, like I said, we'll have you back, and we'll
All right.
because I got a lot of questions for you. You know how I was kind of concerned there for a minute, but I'd really like to spend some time with you. So I hope you do come back.
Yeah, well, of course, man. You can have me on anytime you want to. I'm available. I'll even have you come on via Hangouts if you want, or Zoom.
Fantastic. Well, sometimes I know you've been on Cab Seven. I'm thinking about going on Cab one of Cab Sevens here soon. So
You,
maybe we'll
you
see each
really,
other there first.
you really do that, man.
Oh yeah.
Great
Yep.
guy.
Oh
Great
he
guy.
is. Yep.
If y'all don't know Cap 7, please go subscribe to him. I could be having a bad day, and Cab 7 will just lift my spirits.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He's a wonderful man.
He is.
He's a
He really
wonderful
is. All right, RJ. Thanks so much, man, for being on. I'll actually create a guest cut of this this week, and you're more than welcome to link it in a playlist on your site.
man. All right, man.
All right. Thanks, man.
Thanks.
Talk to you
Thanks.
soon.
Thanks, brother.
You bet. I got to admit, I was concerned. I don't know how many other of you were, but man, he's what a guy. I mean, he's been through a lot. RJ, kudos, man. I can't say that enough. Not many people would have dealt as positively with the trials and tribulations that you've been through. So my hats off to you, my friend. Uh, and yeah, we had some great things that some folks said in the chat. David, the producer, he remembers you. And who else do we have here now? I just saw some new folks. Outdoorsy gal, how are you? Hun? Yeah, I'm 55. I'm going to back up a little bit in case I was missing something. Bishop Don Cornelius the second is here. How are you, Bogart Brand? Welcome, Germany Travel Personal Guide. How are you, my friend? Arthur Moorhead's here. Hey, buddy. Dynasty 24. Oh, let's see. Oh, did I have 24 people watching? Wow, that's cool. I wasn't even watching the. Yeah, we've got 24 now. How cool. Dangerous Criminals. How you doing? Jesse Mendez. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tony's Reviews. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you again. Good to see you again. If I've missed you, tag me and let me know. I want to be a good listener. If you guys didn't catch the first part of the show, it was all about listening. And I can't think of a better example of working real hard, at least on my part, to make sure that I was listening, and I mean intently. Um, and I loved RJ's story. It was fantastic. Outdoorsy gal trying to get on. Tried once before. You should have Zoom loaded, Outdoors, Chrissy. You should be able to get on, no problem. But that was a nice treat having RJ on. I do hope he comes back. CRS, what'd you do? Oh, but what what a wonderful guy. But anyway, I was listening so intently. I was just waiting, because you never know. You absolutely never know. Crap, my dad makes me watch. How you doing? Outdoors with Eric. Hey, hey, buddy. Should be dropping any melons in my chat now. We try to keep this chat clean. Oh, look, I don't even have Nightbot working tonight. I haven't seen him do crap thus far. It's gonna make me log in or something. All right, let's try it, Nightbot. You may have pissed me off for the last time. How's it working for you, Chrissy? Yep, there's the link right there. That's exactly the same link that RJ used. Nightbot is in time out. Well, see, I'm looking at it. It's showing stuff is happening. No commands, no timeouts, messages. Oh well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? All right. Ah, just a second. Well, how do you want me to refer to you? Let me unmute you. How do you want me to refer to you? Is just first name? Can you hear me?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is
what's going on, man?
That's I'm doing fine, man. You want me just first name?
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got
All right.
earphones this time.
Ah, cool. Yeah, and lights.
Yeah. Look at that, right?
Lights.
No, hold on.
Let me.
Got more lights. Look at that. Huh?
Whoa! No, that's a good look, actually. Let's see here. I've got to get you set up here. Kind of taken aback by that last call. It was a good call, though.
That was really cool, man. I definitely didn't even consider the April Fool's factor until you said it. I was like, oh boy, wow.
Oh
Yeah.
well, it's. Let me get you on here. You're viewed this, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the story is just so remarkable, almost to the point that it's somewhat incredible, unbelievable. Stupid caps lock. just simply incredible. So, my Spidey sense started tingling, and I'm like, this would be a perfect channel to play that on, right?
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, I just kept waiting for the punchline that never came, which is I'm glad, believe me. But yeah, you just never know, right?
Right. No, absolutely. Especially, I mean, it's YouTube. You never know what's going on.
Yeah, exactly. And thanks to everybody in the chat, because I saw a lot of people. Oh, by the way, Champworks Garage, how you doing? That's my boy. And Eileen, welcome to the show, hon. But anyway, David the producer was the first one I saw that says he saw RJ somewhere else, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. If
That's awesome.
Yeah, if David the producer knows him, it's awesome, and I totally let my guard down at that point.
It's nice that because I'm actually inside. I got the closet door cracked just a little bit. That's the Aussie. Realized my closet door being open. But I got my computer up here so I can enter the chat. So.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, we can see it this time. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's not bad, right? It's totally different. So, I gotta tell you, I missed you over the weekend, man. I kept clicking just to make sure you weren't live. I was so bummed out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Who else was that? It was Drones and Darwin. He was also. You going live this weekend? Because I was on some live chats. It's like, nope.
That's cool, man. You're a busy man, though. I noticed you kept putting up a lot of the subscriber cuts and stuff like that. So that's what
Yeah, that does keep me busy. I mean, there's like we had 3 on Friday night. It's like, wow, now I got all that to do. So it keeps me hopping, and I figure rather than just kill the notification, because I don't want to turn people off with that, I try to since I'm not on weekends, I try to upload them on the weekend if I can. Yeah.
Well, it's good too. I was talking to a buddy of mine the other day, and I was telling him about your show, he's not a YouTuber, but he spends a lot of time on YouTube. And I was like, hey man, you know, check out the show. It's really cool. You'll find cool channels through watching Jim's show. Scratching right. So, you know, I told him, I was like, if you're not finding enough cool channels to watch my show, go watch Jim's show because you'll find some more cool channels that way.
Well, I do get lucky that way. I absolutely get lucky that way. You know, people like you come on the show and it's like, oh, wow, I probably wouldn't have seen that for a while. But now, boom, I got a straight line to it. That's how
I appreciate you coming by, man, and checking things out, you know.
Oh, well, I had to watch the puppets.
We had some really good response to that today.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. I started a new thing. I used to go and I'd put up a channel, and then I'd go over to the channel at some point and be like, hey, we made this video. You want to come check it out or whatever? And now, like, I don't say anything. I just let it happen naturally. I figure if people that are coming to my channel are actually going over and checking these channels
out. It's me. I'm trying to lock the channel because I've got another guy up, and I shouldn't say guy, another person up right after you, Tony.
All right, well, I won't stay too long, but I just I let it happen naturally. So naturally, I was trying to take care of some things while your show was starting. So I was listening in, and I was doing some stuff in the background, and I started getting all these crazy notifications, like going nuts. I'm like, what's going on? Well, Patsy Houlihan had just found my channel and was starting to send me messages, which is great, you know. So that's such a great channel, Patsy Houlihan. That's the one I did today. If you haven't seen it, you don't have to go to my channel and check it out. Just go see Patsy Houlihan. It's awesome.
Did you guys hear that? Patsy Houlihan. It's a nutty channel full of lots of puppets and music, and it's off the chain.
Last night he was trying to live stream with Miss Kathy and a couple other people, and like she couldn't hear the other people. It was just a train wreck, an absolute train wreck. And I was laughing so hard. I was like, oh my god, this is great, because that's just Patsy. That's the way that character. I don't even know. It might have been a work. I don't know. He might have just been working everybody, you know. But I don't know. So I won't stay long, man. I just wanted to come on, and I wanted to thank you for everything you do for the YouTube community. I noticed you're growing fast. That's awesome.
Thanks, dude.
I've been tweeting you out as much as I can. I tweeted you out again tonight.
Awesome.
I got 500 people on Twitter. 3 people read my stuff, so that's cool.
Well, that's 3 more than I got.
That's right. That's 3 more people, right? So, but I wanted to come tonight. And just say thanks for having me on. Thanks for what you do for the community, and say hello to you, man. And I was wondering if it's okay if I gave you a deep dive.
You're gonna give me a deep dive?
I'd like to.
Dude, do it. Do you want my graphics, or you got graphics?
Well, I've got nothing.
Well, here we'll just use mine.
Oh, perfect. Oh, this is great.
Oh, this is even better than great. I get to be on the deep dive side.
I was literally going to pull up like a bunch of your videos and tab them all for question 1, question 2. But then I'm like, if I'm on the headphones, I got to have the computer off. I'm not going to hear it.
Oh, that would have been cool.
So I have here 5 questions. Specifically selected for you.
I'm so nervous.
And
I'm so nervous.
Most of them are pretty easy. So first of all, I want to know, number 1 would be steak, lobster, or vegetables?
Steak.
All right, I don't have the ding, ding, ding button.
Did I get it?
Ding, ding, ding.
Did I get it? All right, there we go.
I would have accepted anything except vegetables.
Oh, no kidding.
Anything but vegetables.
Moving on, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I missed question 1, but that's good. Oh, that's okay. We're on schedule.
we're there, absolutely. So I know you've talked a little bit about this in the past in the show, but for people that are new to your channel, and being that you're gaining new subscribers, we got 24 people in the chat now. Why the video call-in show?
28.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. No, I mean we've jumped to 28. Thanks, guys. And I'll get to you here in a minute. Why the video call-in show? Yeah, you've heard me say it before, right? The little story.
I think so.
Yeah, and I'll make it quick. I was doing something very similar for clients. I've always been behind the camera. I've always wanted to go in front of the camera to see how well I could, do it and how much fun it would be. Learned it was great fun, and that was really the impetus behind Video Calling Show.
That's awesome.
Did I miss that?
No, you got it. You got
it. Awesome.
The next two are short and easy here.
All right. Well. Gotta wait for the video clip.
Yeah, sorry, man.
That's okay.
Someday I'll get there. All this cool stuff. I love it. Absolutely love it. I was trying to think. I was talking to somebody. Somebody was talking. I just thought about this. Somebody was just talking about you. We were talking.
In the chat or in the chat or something?
No. Earlier today, they were talking about your show.
Oh.
And it's like watching TV. The guy's production's great, and so I thought that was awesome. I wanted to say that. Wrestling, boxing, or MMA?
MMA. Yeah, I'm a wrestler from way back. Oh, did I get that wrong?
No. MMA is fine as long as boxing's in the wrong hands these days.
So I got that one wrong.
No, boxing's the only wrong answer.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna leave it as a buzz, but we'll count it as a win.
MMA is hot. WrestleMania is this weekend. I would have taken that too.
Oh, this is so fun. I've forgotten the number we're on. How many questions you got left?
4.
We're on number 4. Okay.
Question 4.
This is so cool. I would never have expected this to happen, except that David did ask me a few questions. It wasn't part of the deep dive. This is awesome.
All right, question 4. Go out to dinner or stay home and order pizza?
Oh, stay home and eat pizza.
Absolutely.
Sweet. It's just too expensive and too much of a hassle, right? Doing it the other way.
Yeah, absolutely.
And of course, we're on the final one, right?
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Final question.
All right. So the reason why I wanted to come on the show tonight is first I want to thank you for always reminding everyone at the end of your shows that if we treat each other exactly the way we want to be treated, the world will be a better place. I think that's a great message.
Thank you.
I love that message. I think that what you're doing here, the way you end your shows up, I think it's all great. So, so my final question for you is this: I think how to word this. All right, you've seen my channel, correct?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I have a few different styles of episodes that we do. We do the YouTube shot of the week, we do the pick of the week, which we haven't done in a while because the last 3 times we recorded, I lost my green screen memory. I started the new thing called After Dark. But I recorded a brand new series today. And it's not going to be a series. It's going to be like a once in a great while thing.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called?
Oh shit, dude! Oh,
right. I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
There's no way you can.
Oh, okay.
Because right now, while we're talking, I'm publishing the video right now. So the new.
I hope it's not this one. You're not publishing this video.
Let's see. I gotta take it from unlisted to public. All right. So my new series, the special that I did today is called Rising Star.
Rising what?
I wanted to come on here. Rising Star.
Rising Star.
Yeah. And I wanted to come on here and I wanted to put that up while I was on the show with you because the first episode I did is about you. So
what?
Yeah. So
no.
So I just wanted to let you know, man. I wanted to publish it while I was on your show, so you have a chance to check it out right after the show is off the air.
Well, wait a minute. I'm not done with you yet. Hang on. I got to find your last. So keep me from typing. I got to find one of your last chats. You're publishing it right now.
It should be up right now. I'll type hi. At the bottom. Yeah, I've never.
Is it? Oh, dude! No way! No way! There it is. Boom! Everyone needs this channel, dude.
There you go, man. There it is.
Oh, wow!
I've never released a video live on anyone before. I've stopped telling people when I do release videos, but you're an exception to the rule, man. I think what you do for the YouTube community, I think for small YouTubers, big YouTubers, anybody could benefit from what you do, man. I think that you've got an awesome show, and I absolutely love what you do for all of us. So that was my thank you to you, and and you absolutely deserve it. And I hope you enjoy the video. Yeah,
I know I'll enjoy that video. That is more than I could ever ask for, dude. That is more. Oh wait, this isn't the April Fool's thing, right? I'm gonna open up that video and it's
that was the last part. It's funny, it's not an April Fool's joke. Actually, when I heard you ask the gentleman before, well, it's April Fool's Day, I'm thinking, oh man, he's gonna think I'm totally ribbing him, but no, it's real.
Kid gloves, man. Kid gloves, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You may end up, with 1 or 2 subscribers out of the deal. I don't know. I'm not very big, but I definitely want people to understand what's going on there. And my channel's going on forever, so hopefully down the road, people will keep seeing it and keep commenting. I'm going to go put it all over social media now. It's going up on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So.
Oh, you're killing me, man. That is.
Yeah, man.
That is so fantastic. So fantastic. Thank you, Tony. Thank you.
You're absolutely welcome, Jim. Absolutely, man. So I will. I'll let you know the rest of your show now, man. I don't want to hijack it too long.
Oh.
But just wanted to come on and.
Bombshell, dude! I can't wait to watch it now. Is it 11 yet?
All right, we got 4 minutes. We're out of here.
We got 4 minutes. Oh well, Tony, you're one of the good ones, man. You're always welcome on this show.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
I've already cut your car video, and this one will be another guest cut. In fact, I might cut this up into a couple of them because that turnabout on the deep dive, that's priceless.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
That's priceless. Thanks so much, my friend. Thank you so much.
Have a blessed night, man, and take care of yourself. And I'll be in the chat hanging out.
Cool. Same to you, Tony. We'll see you, bud.
Take care. See you.
Wow. Wow. Tony, you're killing me, man. You're killing me, dude. That was so cool. That was so cool. Guys, I had my chat flipped up. Did you see that? Oh, man. I don't even know what to think about that. Gosh, it's one of those things where you just don't expect the kind of reaction that sometimes you get, and I got to tell you that there's no better feeling than to have somebody enjoy what you do. Seriously, and it doesn't even matter to what extent. It could be a very small extent. If somebody really digs what you do and expresses that, especially in this. Like I said, I can't wait. You guys know how to get to view this channel. Go check the guy out. We're actually growing at about the same pace, which is awesome. And I love the concept. I told him that several weeks ago, and now this. Wow, that's so awesome. Thank you, David. Thank you, Patty. Thanks, Drone King. Thanks all you guys. Thanks all you guys. Don't whip Dad. Welcome to the program, man. If I miss you, I'm sorry. You all know, those of you who've run live streams before, you do miss some of these things, but wow. And users iPad, I'm trying to get you on. Let me see. I don't see a microphone from you, so if you check in the lower left-hand screen, okay, I see you now. Look in the lower left-hand Zoom screen, and you'll see a little microphone. If you click that up arrow, then you'll be able to choose your microphone. Do you see it in the Zoom screen itself, hon? Because I can see you. Can you hear me? Shake your head yes if you can hear me. Shake your head yes if you can hear me. You in the blue shirt. Can you hear me, hon? I don't think she can hear me, guys. I don't think she can hear me. I want you on. You're wearing glasses. You've got a blue shirt on. You've got a plant behind you, and what looks to be A shovel? You're a gardener of sorts? If you can hear me, shake your head yes. I may have to chat you. Well, anyway. Wow. Wow. Yes, I see you. We'll get her on. We'll get her. Is that Chrissy? Chrissy, is it you? Because that kind of, you look familiar. No? No, you can't. Look, yeah, look for the microphone in the lower left hand of your screen. You don't see a microphone? I know. Oh, it is Chrissy, isn't it? She looks familiar. Uh-oh. Nightbot's still broken. Don't worry about Nightbot. Nightbot doesn't know anything. It's just going to continue to spout gibberish. Ah. Oh, you're doing it on an iPad. I bet that's the problem, hun. Yeah. You can. But it would be easier on your PC. On your laptop. It would be easier if you called in on your laptop. Yeah, because you'll have a microphone. I don't think oh, there we go. Whoa. Don't touch the thing. Don't touch the thing. Hi.
Hi.
Now you can hear me. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm going to turn you down on.
Okay, yeah, turn down the YouTube video. Yeah.
There you are over there.
I just waved like a half an hour ago at you.
Oh, I know. The joys of living in the country.
Oh man, I know.
This is really complicated. It's about a 27-step process for me.
Really?
Yeah, the microphone didn't show up, and it said you disabled something, and then server did this, and then server did that, and then all of a sudden there was a microphone with a line through it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How do you spell your first name again?
My first name, Chrissy.
Is it CHR?
No.
Pardon? Is it CHR? ISSY?
Yep. How'd you know that?
Ed said it in the chat a couple times. He outed you.
The secret's out, Ed.
The secret's out. There's outdoorsy gal.
Yeah.
Well, you made it. That's the important part, right?
I did, and Johnny came upstairs. Come here and say hi, Johnny. Johnny's coming to say hi. That's the camera right there. That's the camera.
Hey, Ed.
Nope, I'm Jim.
That's Jim.
Jim. Hey, Jim.
Hi, how are you?
Pretty good, you.
Not too bad. Look at a twofer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this is what happens when you marry your best fishing buddy, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's got on his trout hat, too. Look at this. What a guy, eh?
So cool.
All the anglers around Georgia Bay.
And this is just his normal stuff. He didn't even know I was up here doing this.
Mm-hmm. Well, so he's a snappy dresser even off camera.
Off camera as well as on.
You know what?
Well done.
I could talk all night with you about Rush and all kinds of really cool bands. You should go get that little chair.
Chrissy remembered.
I'm gonna go just.
He's gonna go do his thing. He says goodbye. He's getting tired.
Well, goodbye.
But I sprang that on him, didn't I?
Yeah. You can't.
Anyway, I can't see the chat. So if anybody's writing to me, I have no idea.
Well, Gary Foster says that you're one of his viewers. I don't doubt that. Yeah, Gary Foster's Brant Aerials.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I love drones and stuff like that.
Oh, me too.
Stuff
Me
like
too.
that.
I'm about that close to getting one, Chrissy. Do you have one yet?
No, because they have a law here that starting June, you have to have like a drone pilot's license.
Is that Canada-wide?
Well, it's Ontario anyways. I'm not sure if it's any more than that, but yeah, it's a little bit annoying. I think, to go out. Well, there's idiots everywhere, so
like
that's
Canada.
why they don't. Oh yeah, I mean, nothing's sacred, eh? You can be out fishing and then get bombed by drones. Just when you want to have your own little private deal, anyway, that's the only problem with that. You know,
Mhm.
it's lack of respect. You know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but I love the scenery. I love it for real estate purposes. I
Mhm.
love it for staking out a place to go fishing as long as nobody's around, you know, and
Oh, for
you're not
sure.
invading anybody's privacy. Or it'd be handy a few times out on the lake, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
just here and there. And I don't know if you wanted to show where you were metal detecting, or you wanted to, I don't know, look at a concert
Oh,
where
yeah.
everybody was there and you could
Mhm.
just see the crowd, you know, nobody in particular except maybe the band, but then you'd get in trouble anyways.
Well, you know, there's just nothing like a bird's eye view of anything.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna get one. I know I will.
Well, most likely, I mean, I have a lot of friends that have them, but
Mhm.
I know last year we had a neighbor incident though. They had a bunch of company come up and they were buzzing the backyard like continually, you know,
Mhm.
watching Johnny sharpen a chainsaw, or, you
Mhm.
know, just walking in our backyard. I don't even know what, cleaning off the boat. I don't know, something. And, you know, there they are. It's like, really? At least go way, way up high somewhere and, you know,
Yeah. Leave
do
us
it, do a
alone.
generalization.
Yeah. Wait till I'm on the deer stand and some dork comes by with you know, too close.
This
Uh,
one you should be able to shoot them down.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
You're still for a minute.
Yeah.
Here, Johnny wants to talk to you.
Yeah. I don't think you can link that shot back to me. uh, by the by the way, Gary Foster's Brant says it is Canada wide.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, it's kind of scary. I just having a leg cramp, so I had to stand up for a minute.
Oh, sure. Go ahead. That no problem there.
But,
Sit on down, and we'll talk.
oh, okay.
No, not you.
I,
I thought you said
oh,
that
John.
John was going to sit down.
Oh, he just went to the other room again.
Oh, that's
He was
okay. Hey,
hoping
but stand up if you're uncomfortable, hon. I'm
I might
fine.
have to.
Yeah, I'm fine
It's
talking to your
fine.
chair.
We were doing lots of laundry today. Flying
Oh.
upstairs with baskets of laundry. We'd washed all the linens in the house.
Mm-hmm.
I know this is really boring content. I shouldn't even be telling you this, but anyway.
No, it's
Life
fascinating.
and times. But anyway, I'll show you what I did today.
Hmm.
Da-da-da.
Oh,
I made
cool.
that.
Very cool.
I hung up my thanks. I hung up my stuff.
Uh-huh.
Some of my shirts and my metal detecting stuff, like my apron and my pinpointer. I have the Fisker's digger.
Yep. Yep.
But I bought this recently and haven't used it yet. We'll see how that pans out compared to the Fiskers. And you want to hear a story?
Yeah.
I had a Garrett carrot before Bo Met did. Aquachigger.
For those of you who don't know what a Garrett carrot is, it's a pinpoint locator, metal detecting locator. You'll see one right there. Yeah. Bring it there. That's what you use after your metal detector detects something to narrow down, and it's got a light and a small digger on the bottom side. And I know way too much about Garrett carrots, but I don't even have one.
Garrett, AT Max, this is my, oh yeah, and I show this talk to everybody because like I'm so proud of it, right?
Yeah, viewed this, said they're awesome. So did
okay, so
thanks, Eileen.
Gal,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Oh, and Ed's dropping some more. Before you get into that, Ed's dropping some more on you there, Chrissy. What did she say? What did he say? Something about where is that? I'll get to it. You go ahead.
Okay, you tell me. Okay, so anyway, see who signed it? Bo Met Aquachigger.
Oh, I don't know who that is. Am I missing something?
He's my metal detecting guru.
Oh.
Or, he's like my mentor. People, but anyway, yeah, he was here last year for a couple nights.
Cool.
After the Radio World event, and I've been talking to him for like years on Facebook, and I don't know. I consider him a friend just as much as Ed is, but Ed hasn't been here yet.
Oh no, Ed and I have met, of course. I think you know that.
I know you, lucky bum. So,
Ed's a great guy.
Yeah, well, you seem like it, Ed. Anyway, got my new shovel last year.
Oh yeah. I know it. That means you've been using it.
Oh yeah.
There ain't no.
I set this up here tonight just with a few things. things here and there, you know, my
Uh-huh.
other 2 detectors. Because I was supposed to be on another live stream tonight,
Uh-huh.
and there was a medical emergency, so I didn't
Oh.
go on it.
Oh,
Not with me, with the host.
sure, sure. Hope everything's okay.
I hope so too. I haven't heard anything. But
Hmm.
yeah, it was a metal detecting show thing. But
I was
I
into
think I'm
those.
gonna another time.
Yeah, long before I got into this, I was into those videos really heavily because I was bound and determined to actually start detecting. Then I
Oh
found
yeah,
out, yeah, then I found out that there's only 24 hours in a day,
yeah, I know.
and that sucked
I
because
hear you totally. I totally hear you. I get it totally. I mean, life happens, and you
yes,
know, and
yes, it
you have
does.
a partner. You have a partner who would rather go fishing, or you know, then there's life: groceries, laundry, dishes, cooking, repeat.
Oh man, rinse
You know what
and
I mean?
repeat. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
oh yeah.
yeah.
So you know my hobby list is can I do this in the screen? My hobby
Yeah.
list is this much time, and my free time is that much. You know what I mean?
Well,
Oh,
there you go. I can't see you. You realize that, though, eh?
you
I don't know
you
how.
can't, can you? Okay. Well, here
No
I'll
display.
explain it to you. I had my hands top and the bottom of the screen, and then I shrunk them very very tightly for the last bit of that joke.
Perfect. This is good. This is for
Hey,
the vision impaired for me.
yeah. Well,
Yes,
that was the first joke I've ever had to explain. It was kind of funny.
I like it. Works
Yeah.
for me.
Did you
And
ever get
guess
it?
what?
Oh, go ahead. What?
Guess what? I'm older than you are. Ah.
Oh, well, you don't look it. I'll tell you
Yeah. Well,
that.
you know what? When you're fat, you get to squeeze out all the wrinkles, and no one
Oh,
knows.
boo.
Sorry.
Don't make me eat more.
Well,
I'm still
you
trying to
know,
lose. Of course, I gotta
well, so
fix that.
am I.
Yeah.
It's the older I get, the worse it is.
Well,
You
the
know?
harder it is to drop it, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, on my PC over there, you just went like this.
I told
That's
you
how much. That's a delay,
that
huh?
is a delay. Did you see me wave? I waved
Oh, you
at
did
you.
it again.
Yeah,
You did it
that's when I
again.
was explaining the joke.
Oh,
Because I
okay.
literally look, I'm gonna do it again too. You're not seeing this right now, but I'm actually just flexing them back and forth. You'll get it here in a second.
It's too funny. I don't know if everybody else has experienced this like me, but maybe it's got something to do with, you know, I'm up in Canada.
Well,
I'm out in the country.
no, tell me this. What are you actually looking at right now?
I'm looking at my iPad
What do you see?
on a special thing on my mic stand,
Okay,
plugged into the wall.
what do you see on your screen?
Me and me.
Oh, okay, huh?
Big me, mini me.
Yeah, there's a way to swap that out to where you'll be seeing me, and then you'll just be a mini me. I don't know why you're seeing both of us because right now
Okay.
it's both of us side by
Computer
side,
glasses.
like
What do I push? Plus or minus?
oh I've never run into that before, but I have to imagine that you can float over it and there'd be a little blue box to show up, and I think you click
Oh,
the
no.
hamburger menu, the three little dots, and it'll say hide myself view. That's the only
Okay.
way I think you can do it.
Okay, the three little dots say virtual background,
Set that
raise
to
hand,
chatter. Yeah,
raise hand, hide my video in gallery view, and
there you go.
disconnect all. What?
That last one, hide my video in
Hide
gallery
my
view.
video in gallery view.
Yeah, change it if you disappear. I'll tell you if you disappear. You did not disappear. Now what do you see?
Same thing.
Huh, weird.
Yeah.
It must be because you're using an iPad, right?
Oh yeah. Well, it's a different animal, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So what should I do? Should I run out and maybe buy a little baby camera, like a
Well,
monitor?
I don't want you to do anything. Just come on my show.
No, but
You go out and
people
spend
are
money to be on my show.
I know, but like people are asking me for interviews
Oh,
now. Like I was supposed to do one tonight, right? It is
uh-huh.
like I'm not prepared. Like this is the best I can do, and it's like honestly a 27-step process.
Well, that screen over
Right?
there. What is that? Is that hooked up to a PC?
That is a PC.
Okay.
That's my monitor. See?
Yeah,
Oh,
you can get a nice Logitech camera that you can clip on the top of that monitor. That way, it looks like you're looking at the folks.
yeah,
Uh,
that's what I want to do.
yeah, it's USB. It'll cost you less than $50.
A USB. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I hope I'm helping people here by asking stupid questions.
No stupid questions. I think you are. Absolutely.
Well,
Absolutely.
maybe, like I'm not techie smart. If my daughters were here, they could set me up. But we're just learn as you go, right? Because we didn't take it in school.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, I know, right? Here's the thing, Chrissy. When you hook that up into that, your computer will automatically recognize it. So when you go on to like Google Hangouts, you can choose it. It'll come up in your drop down of cameras. You'll be able to choose it. If you go into Zoom, it'll be in your that little the little camera down the lower left hand side. The camera will be in there now. Now you don't have it right now because obviously you don't have anything else hooked up. Yeah, but that way you'll be able to join and just use that camera, and it'll be seamless for you. It really will be seamless.
You know what? I'm looking at the thing here, and I didn't even show you the darn setup, did I? Okay.
Well, you swung us around over there.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
I didn't know if it worked. See, that's as far as I can go.
Okay.
Right? But that's the monitor.
Now that's a desktop PC, right? Not a laptop.
Yeah. There's a tower underneath me.
Yeah. It'll have a USB port. You just plug that thing right in, man. It'll recognize that camera, and you'll be off to the races for all kinds of good stuff. You'll be able to go on to Cab Sevens or whenever he's got several people on, or maybe even Canadian Drone Hub.
Well, it says I have the ability to live stream now, and
you'll have the ability. Oh yeah.
Apparently, after so many subscribers or so many bells and whistles, they give you another feature. Right?
Oh, okay. You're to that point. Yeah. Awesome.
I'm like, I don't even know how many I have right now. I think it was $6.99 just like an hour ago.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how many subscribers I got. No, but 700 would be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not asking anybody. I'm just saying.
Oh, I am. Guys, go check out Outdoorsy Gal. I loved that video when you were on the lake and people just kept crowding you. It's like here we are over here trying to fish and everybody just shows up.
I know. It's like, really? It's like, we don't know what we're doing. Like, but I found out that they were like friends.
Yeah, kill unbleached, will you? Hang on. Kill unbleached, will you? I mean, totally. Yeah. Block that moron.
The thing is, too, though, it's all about technology, right?
Yes.
Like guys are out on the lake with their phones and they just put Navionics down. Mm-hmm. And not that I'm tooting Navionics horn here, but it shows you the contours of the lake and all the different shoals and where the deep spots are. And guys go, let's go try this. And they drive there and then they go, oh, somebody's on that spot. That's how popular it is, right? Yeah. And they go and find another spot. But it's stuff you don't know. Like, I don't say everything on the videos. I just kind of wing it. Make a fool of myself, but Oh
no. There's no making a fool of yourself. You just saying what comes to your mind. That's
I'm real, right? I'm not rehearsing.
You gotta be real. Yeah. Now I'm entirely rehearsed. I'm actually everything I say right now, like right now, is on a teleprompter in front of me.
Yeah, right. Yeah, swampland in Florida. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't had one original thought.
That's too funny. Oh my God. Yeah. So the night you guys were talking about sticks and rush and all that stuff, Johnny was losing his mind. Hey, John.
Really?
Are you still here, John? Yeah. Oh, he is still here. He had to go stretch his back out, I think. I don't know.
But he was digging that conversation, eh?
Oh, yeah, you were, eh, John? Yep, sure.
Oh, well, it's our generation, right? Oh, hey, check it out. Flash in your Pan says, you've got 702 now. Woo!
I love you, Ed. I love you guys.
Yeah, your one of your latest was Patty Broussard went in there and gave you some love.
Aw, thanks, guys. Look at my face is red now.
Yeah, mine too.
Hey, but you've been out in the sun.
Have I? God, I wish we had some. Jeez.
Just being silly. But I've had a hoot coming on your chat for like a long time.
Oh, it's been great.
Even the jokes say what's going on behind the scenes. I'm just killing myself laughing, and it's like where's the icon for that? Yeah.
I know.
You know, if I'm on the big computer, I can't do those icons. You know, it's like, you know, you find the bracket and the dots. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Exactly. Oh,
But
how
there's no
I
thumbs up there.
yeah.
Uh,
And sometimes when you actually click on the little the face to get the icon box to pick one, slows everything way down. Have you noticed that too?
oh, they're just.
Oh man, it's
There's a
brutal.
lot of stuff going on YouTube lately,
Yeah.
isn't there?
Yeah.
Like, what's with the bell? Okay, so I've gone to like your channel, for example. I should
Uh-huh.
just look real quick here, but yep, your bell has the little brackets around it, so it's activated.
Cool.
But people I have done that with in the past, I go to their page and it's like the bell is there, but no brackets. So try and click on it again,
Yeah.
and it goes loading, gone away. It just poof, gone.
Oh.
What do you mean loading? You're not loading.
Yep.
What the heck? Is it like a glitch, or is it because of the bots they're doing all over the place, or what is it?
I have no clue. I wish I knew. I wish I knew.
So I'm not the only one experiencing
Oh
this then.
no, not at all. Not at
Okay.
all.
It's
I can't tell you. In fact, in the chats, I'll have to tell people, say, "Ah, I had your bell rung, or it unsubscribed me to your channel." And these are some people that I've known forever. You know, it's like, what?
I know.
So frustrating. So frustrating. And tonight we're getting hit by apparently somebody who thinks it's fun to type out the N-word in several different chats.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it takes all kinds. You know, probably
You should
just
have seen one day.
just.
I got this
Oh, go ahead. What?
comment held for review. Did you ever get a comment held for review and it was nasty?
You
Wow.
typed a nasty content, a comment, and got it
No.
held? Oh, and it wasn't nasty.
No, one came up. I put a video up, and about a week later, it says this comment is held for review, and you check it out.
Mm.
And holy, it was pretty. It was very suggestive. Let me put it that way. It was like I couldn't believe it. I was like, "Well, I'm flattered, but you know, really?"
Yeah.
It was over the top. Okay.
Oh
It was
no.
over the top. So I didn't know what to do, eh? So I was asking a few people online and sent them it and said, check this out. Is this nuts or what? So you hover over some little area, like it's like you report them sort of thing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I did take a screenshot of what it was. And I also checked out his channel. I creeped his channel, and it was like this guy, his channel seemed to consist of videos he's stolen from other people's YouTube channels, and he's dubbed in words that he's made up to some tune, and
Really?
they're really suggestive.
Oh.
Yeah, so that was a treat. There's
Yeah.
all kinds, I tell you.
There is. It's like, why do people do that? What could possibly be their motivation behind that? I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
They're probably mentally ill.
Well, that or just kids. Remember in our day, it was call up somebody on the phone at random, and you know, is your refrigerator running, or you got Prince Albert in a can, that sort of crap. So you know, it's just today's version of that, only worse.
Yeah, I guess so. But it's I never thought of it that way. But I was like, because it was sexually suggestive, I was really creeped out. You know, thinking, oh God, I hope this guy can't find my channel again.
We're in the information age, and you know, people know more than they used to. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. But I do like it when you always say at the end of your show, you say, "Be kind to each other."
Oh, that's so nice. That's twice. That's twice. See, that makes it. Did you hear View this? He said that as well. God, I was hoping to make an impact, but I never thought people would. You know, you guys would enjoy it that much.
I guess I missed the last guy who did this, but I'm being genuine. I mean it. It's very nice that you're doing that, because how can I say this? I have a couple daughters, but I didn't really raise them in front of the idiot box.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I tried to install manners and to install empathy and to have rules and a little bit of control, like discipline you know, and I think they've turned out pretty good. Believe me, I'm pretty, what's the word, open-minded or whatever, and all that. But I think they turned out pretty good. But then I see some of their friends their age, and I know that from the time it was available, here's a phone, play with it, and they never talk to their kids again. It seems, they've never taught them table manners. They didn't teach them please and thank you. And I don't know. I'm sounding like an old granny right about now, and I'm not a grandmother.
I am, I'm not a grandmother, but
No,
but I am a grandfather, and I don't think you sound like a grandmother any more than we should. I mean,
I know
every
what I'm going.
yeah, I know, but every you know how it is. Every generation before the next looks down at the future and says, what are you kids doing? Those damn kids. But
Yeah, I know. And they're
um,
always blaming their parents, right?
oh yeah, yeah. But
Get out
I'm
of
with you though. I'm with you though. I don't know. Maybe it's just perception, or maybe it is because we're both getting that age. But I just don't see the common courtesy being taught anymore.
I don't know. And when your show was about listening, that's half of it.
Yes.
People are so busy trying to be first, trying to be ahead. It's just nuts. And it's like they don't even take the time to listen to you. They're just think they think they got it and just keep going.
Yeah.
And then they realize later they didn't get it at all. If I'd only stopped to listen, I wouldn't have got killed.
Yeah. Don't.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm being over the top, but
oh no.
Listening is a skill, a life skill that everybody should learn.
Yep.
Take a moment and absorb and understand what someone's trying to say to you especially if it's life threatening.
Oh yeah.
Don't take your snowmobile over the crack when it's 10 feet wide, like
or
really?
drive your truck along the crack.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen plenty of that.
Oh yeah. Well,
yeah,
one of my things is if somebody's saying something, it's important to them. And if they're saying it to you, isn't it kind of in your pocket to at least be there for a moment with it? You know what I mean? You may not like it. You may not agree with it, but they felt it important enough to actually tell you.
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's petty or looking at it too small, but you know what I mean.
We're all guilty of that at some point or another, and it all boils down to time elements, selfishness, thoughtlessness, and just not caring.
Yeah,
did I get on anything?
A little bit of introspection never hurt anybody, and being self-aware is part of it. It's like I wasn't self-aware when that guy told me that I it just didn't seem like I listened. And ever since then, I have become. It's like I catch myself. It's like, no, damn it, they literally have thought enough of me to express something in my way. So I own at least that.
No, and sometimes it's really hard. Like, I got to give you a really weird example. My parents used to complain about this one couple that used to come to visit with them, and every time they were here, my mother would fall asleep on the couch, sitting.
No matter what was happening.
My mother never did this, okay? Just with this one couple, I have no idea why. Their voices just lulled her to sleep. Weird. So you can listen so much, but holy lifting, I don't think if I had to get into that position, I think I'd think of something else to do.
Yeah,
or
absolutely.
Something to offer or something, but anyway, I'm yapping too much, and you probably have other calls. But
no, I don't have any other calls because we're about a half an hour over, which is cool.
Are people still watching, or is it
people
just
are still watching? No, I don't know. Gary Sprinkler Repair. Thanks for being here, my friend. He's got to go.
Wow.
Yeah,
cool.
No, there's still people here. Absolutely. In fact, they'd like it when I go long. What's that?
Thanks for being here, guys. Jim's got an awesome show. This is just the first time I've called in, and thanks for letting me do that.
No problem. Well, I can't let you get away without a deep dive. Are you willing to go up against a deep dive?
Oh, I love deep dive.
Oh, cool. Let's do this. Let's do it.
Deep dive.
All right, Chrissy, you know how this works. I've got 5 questions. 5 questions, some of which were chosen by the chat, some of which were chosen by me, some of which were chosen by judges that you can't see off to my left here. Chosen especially for you. Now, remember, there are no wrong answers, only wrong questions and judges. Are you ready?
Okay.
All right, let's do this.
Right on.
Question 1.
All right. Do you believe in love at first sight?
Maybe. Maybe.
Maybe.
I can tell you
Oh, I'm sorry. We're actually looking for yes or no.
Okay, yes. Yes.
Okay. Well, let's rescind that. Very good. Very good.
It's like depends.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if you love question 2.
Question 2.
How many hours of sleep do you need?
Oh, I'd like 8.
Very good. Very good. That's I believe that's what all surgeon generals recommend.
Oh, very good.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Let's see if they're asleep on this one.
Question 3.
I don't know why. I love every one of those little bumps. Is it
I
me?
do too. You know what I like? I like that somebody else likes to giggle. Because I giggle too. All the time. I don't know. I have a wacky sense of humor. Stuff goes on in there, you know.
Oh, I'm often suspicious of people who don't have wacky sense of humor. Senses of humor. You know
Sometimes
what
I
I'm.
see a Bugs Bunny cartoon in my mind, you know.
Oh Lord! Now you're taking me back to my childhood. Don't make me cry. Oh wait, we're on we're on question 3.
Okay.
Do you like the smell of gasoline?
No.
Oh no, the answer we were looking for was immensely. I actually. What? No. I could get in trouble. We're just gonna leave it at that.
Okay. No, because, you know, like we're gassing up the sleds to go out on the lake. It's like, I don't want to sit here and breathe this, you know. And,
Oh
you
yeah.
know, it's really smelling at times. Yeah.
Well, maybe 4 will erase that smell for us.
Question 4.
Oh gosh, let's see. Of these 5, we had some secondary questions as well. So, when you go to a movie, do you go with someone or do you go alone?
I'll go with somebody.
Very good. What would John say?
Well, he's not here now. He went downstairs. Anyway, he's camera shy sometimes, eh?
Oh yeah. Well, I know how that.
This is a new thing.
I know how that
Today
can
is
be.
a new thing in this room. Like, you know, this. Okay, I'm in my bedroom. Okay,
Oh yeah.
this is our bedroom, but our bedroom is huge. It's got a wood stove fireplace, and you know, all the stuff a bedroom usually has. But there's filing cabinets. There's an office. There's a sewing area. It's huge. So we do a lot of entertaining in our bedroom. Kind of weird.
Oh man, that's going to be next week's question 5. How do you entertain in your bedroom? Ooh, I can't wait. What have we gone to the final yet? It's time for the final, isn't it? I can't remember. All right, let's do the final one.
Final question.
I totally lost track. Oh, it's been one of those nights.
Giggle.
Okay, Chrissy, the final question is:
Okay.
if you had the chance, would you entertain in your bedroom?
Yes.
Very good. I don't know how you got that last one. I don't know how you've been studying for this?
Yeah. I did this whole room, this little area.
Well, you know what you've done. You're literally creating a backdrop for your live stream series.
Well, I don't know how long Johnny's going to tolerate it, but
oh well. If
it's new, you know.
if it's for the live stream, how can you refuse? I mean, I like that as a backdrop. You
Do
do a little
you?
lighting touches on that, and you are golden.
Well, this is my lighting touch right here. This is what I got.
That's that actually. If you put that on dimmer, that makes a great backlight because you need a little light on the back of your shoulders to bring you off the background. Oh, I'm gonna get way too deep into this now, but
Really? What
most
if I
people
put
don't.
a lamp on the floor? No, that would.
You want it from above.
Oh
If
God.
because any lamp below your eye level makes you look creepy. Any lamp above gives you more of a natural, and then of course your front lights should be almost at forehead level. Okay,
Well,
I've said too
I put.
much.
No, it's okay. No, it's good. It's good. But I put the iPad higher than me, so it didn't be down, and you'd see all the jowls and everything.
Oh no, that's actually pretty good placement where you got it now. And look, you
Yeah,
actually are a little bit above midway with your eyes, and that's the way you should be. Well done.
I have no clue. I'm back and forth. See, I'm in the rocking chair here. You know,
Ah,
the
you.
office.
Oh no, you did fine, honey. You did fine. Well,
Thank
Chrissy,
you.
thanks so much for coming on. I had a great time
Thanks,
with. God, this is
thanks for having me. I'm finally here. I don't know if I'll be able to figure it out again, but
sure you will, and we'll have you on again. This has been a banner show, and
it's been fun.
you're closing out the banner show. Awesome.
Yay! I can't wait to talk about bands and get Johnny in here. Oh my God.
Oh, we'll do that.
You guys would have so much fun. Oh my God.
We will do that
He likes
because
metal.
yeah, I'm not done. I'm not done with bands as a topic matter. So we will do
Yeah.
that.
It's hard to, I don't know that you're doing it sometimes because I mean, life happens,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But I do apologize for missing some of your shows, but even in the chat, I've had a ball, and there's such nice people in there. You know,
There
like
are.
like they're just so nice. And then so yeah, I've been saying to people, I threw you a U-boat, right?
Yeah.
Or a sandwich.
I've been watching you say that. Yeah. Sandwich.
Because I don't know if that's cool or not, but can't hurt. I don't know.
No, it can't
We all
hurt. At
gotta
least
help each other.
it's one of those things where as long as you can skirt the algorithm, you're good.
Yeah, you put things so nicely. You know, thanks so much for helping me with all of this, and Ed
Oh, you're welcome.
Flash Fan, you too, because you helped me with this the other night, and Jesse Mendez, you helped me too,
Ed's the man.
and it's all practice.
It is. Practice makes perfect.
I don't know when the perfect's going to happen, but
Oh well, for most of us, we're still waiting, but it's a fun
there you
wait.
go. And I have a dumb question. Since we're all
Sure.
on overtime, does it mean you get charged with something, or is it
Oh,
a
not
bad
at all.
thing?
Oh no. It is sudden death though. So I'm kidding.
What happens?
Nothing. I got y'all scared. No. I like to keep it to about an hour piece, because I still have busy days, and then
Yeah.
I've got all this editing to do. So not only that, but I don't really want to bore people or anything like that by hanging out far
No,
too long,
God,
that
I
sort
hope
of
I'm not
thing.
boring anybody.
Oh gosh, you are absolutely not. I mean me. Trust me.
No, you're not boring anybody.
I just it's one of those things where keep them wanting more, right? So if I stayed on 24/7, then by like week 2, nobody would want to see it anymore. You see what I mean? It's a balance that I try to bring to it.
Well, I see what you mean. You don't want the novelty to wear off, like kind of, I
Yeah,
guess. Or
yeah. And well, imagine this. Now, yes, we've been on for an hour and a half and actually more. If I would have
oh,
allowed more people on, think of all the editing I would have to do. So it's kind of, it kind of hurts to have a whole bunch on and that sort of thing. Because I'd like to give everybody,
me.
yeah, I'd like to give everybody at least 15 minutes. Well, it's cool because you and I had a great conversation. And that just happens. Oh, crap. Oh, come on, crap, my dad
Well,
makes. I might
we've
be
been
underestimating you, but I don't know, man. There's so many people out there with live streams and we got to make room for everybody, right?
Oh yeah,
That's
like I don't really intend to go live streaming, but with people asking me to talk to them like this, like not you didn't, but somebody
I
else
know
did
I
first.
did. I did
But
actually.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I kind of had a scheduled thing that it was a surprise. I was asked this morning to do an interview tonight,
Uh-huh.
but it was on Facebook live stream.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea. So
Well, you get that camera and you'll be able to go seamlessly between them.
I think that's a good idea. I can write down what you said again. Sorry, I have the paper now.
Oh,
What was it?
Logitech. I don't remember the
Logitech.
yeah, I don't remember the nomenclatures. I think it's a 925 is a pretty good camera. But yeah, Logitech. Just like the
Okay.
mice, they make mice here. Oh, you won't be able to see this. Maybe you'll be able to roll this backwards. This is a Logitech mouse. Look at me. Yeah, that's the
Okay.
logo. So they're very well known. Go on Amazon, just type in Logitech camera, and you'll
Or
find it.
just go to Future Shop or Walmart or Staples.
Yeah, they'll probably have them too. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Cool.
That I do. Maybe even Costco. You never know.
Yeah.
Look at all the advertising giving them, eh?
I know. I keep telling these people, you know, but that product placement, that's just not for me. You know,
I don't have a choice.
I'd like to keep it. I know. I'd like to keep it
I don't
ad
have
free
a
as much as I
choice.
possibly could. You know. When you play this back.
Well, yeah. I'll play it back and see what it looks like. And go, I'm an idiot.
Oh no! It's not you. It's not you.
You're kind, eh? But
No,
I
I'm
really
I'm
appreciate
actually
those.
I'm doing a play on sponsorships, you know, because I I, I don't care to hawk other people's wares or anything like that.
No, I know.
Really though, I wouldn't mind having a sponsor, but I don't think I want to do ads because it kind of it ticks a lot of people off, and you don't make any money on it. I would rather if people want me to continue doing this content, they'll donate or they'll buy my merch and stuff. You know, there'll be a caller baller.
You know what? Here's the thing about that.
What's that?
Because I'm techie challenged, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I know people have super chats and things like that. I'm not even set up. I have no clue. But you know,
Well, you've
if
only
I
got
see you in
well,
person, I'd buy stuff. You know what I
yeah,
mean? But
yeah, oh yeah.
I don't do.
You've
And
got
I
to
have.
you've got to be monetized to have to accept super chats. So you got to be at that 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 viewing hours before you can turn on monetization. Then you can accept, well, after being approved, then you can accept super chats, which is why I don't have them, obviously.
So I need like about 300 more subscribers.
Yeah, yeah, you're closer than I am.
You know what, though? I probably tried for some of those.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean?
Oh,
So
absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I
vote
would.
for something, right?
Yep,
You
exactly.
vote for you vote.
Right.
So
You vote for you vote. All right, Chrissy,
oh,
we gotta wrap this one up, don't you think?
yeah,
My eyes are heavy and watery. I am dog
yeah.
tired. I had to get up real early this morning.
Did Ed go to bed already? I bet you Ed went to bed
Oh
already.
yeah, I'm gonna have to crash out here soon. I've got a meeting at 9 a.m. and a lot to do before that meeting happens. So yeah,
Holy.
yeah.
Okay, well, thanks for having me on and letting
Thank
me
you for being.
practice.
No, thank you for being on. Go get that camera and come back on. Actually, we do this
Well,
again.
I hope I can figure it out again.
You
I mean,
can.
I don't even know. It's really complicated, but
No, if you're on your PC and you
yeah, I
click
like
the
that idea.
link, yeah, if you click the link in the description box, it'll happen pretty much without you having to do a whole lot. So
Perfect.
yeah, so all right, we'll have you on again, hon. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, we'll figure something out.
Yeah,
But thanks so much, guys, and everybody in the chat. You guys are awesome, man. I
they
have
are.
fun with you guys every time I'm on here. Oh, I see. Flash in your pan. I am here, Chrissy. Right on, Ed.
He's still here.
Got you gone to bed already? Holy lifted. I feel like cool.
Yeah, cool. Ed, still hanging out. All
I
right,
love
Chrissy.
when he sings. I love when he sings "Run for the Hills." I
Oh,
love
I
him
know.
sing.
Yeah.
My favorite part of the show. I swear it.
I'm not gonna do it.
That's
I don't
pretty
have the voice.
close.
I don't have the voice tonight. All right, hon. We'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Okay. You be good now.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, you too, eh?
Hey.
Let you go.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye. Ah, wow, what a night, guys. What a night. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. I know the chat was just rolling, especially with the trolls that showed up. Thank you, moderators. You guys are great. Uh, Let me know if I missed anything in the chat that I might want to be aware of. Wasn't she great, Ed? She was a great. See, oh, we'll see you outdoors with Eric. We all know who you are. At least I do now. Running joke. Hashtag running joke on the host. All right, guys. Oh, I'm crashing over here. I can't thank RJ enough for coming on and telling his story and being patient with me in my unease at that moment. I want to thank Tony of Viewed This for coming on. What a wonderful thing! I can't wait to watch that video. What an honor! What an honor! Think someone thinks that much of you to create something like that. Let me just go straight to the big cam since since we're not gonna take any more guests tonight. Thanks so much to Chrissy, outdoorsy gal, for coming on. Hun, you're a gem. I really enjoyed that. See, that's the thing. Most of these guys will tell you. Most of these guys have been on. They're all caller ballers, and sometimes when the conversation just rolls, it doesn't matter if we go too late. So don't feel don't feel bad about that. Oh, Gary Sprinkler Repair, thank you so much. Um, wow, what a great night. What a great night. I'm bushed, guys. So I am gonna call it a night. I couldn't do this without you. And I don't mean that from a financial perspective. No, seriously. You guys make it all worthwhile. I think we hit some, for me, some chat records, and I will say that I'm very proud of that. I'm proud of each and every one of you, except for the trolls we had. But listen, if you ever think that you're going to come down to earth and uh, not try to ruin somebody's time, then you're more than welcome back. So, but anyway. Having said all that, you guys go watch that video. I know I'm probably going to watch it before I crash. And show your love. Show your love to the folks. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I will be back tomorrow night. I'm trying to schedule these in advance as events so that thank you, Tim. Thanks to everybody there. It was a great show. You guys are fantastic. But yeah, I'm trying to set them up as events with subject matter that are pre-programmed, and we'll see how that goes. We'll be back again Wednesday as well for face-to-face channel reviews. Don't miss that. So that's going to be my night. Thanks, guys. Thanks for a wonderful show. Don't ever forget, make sure that you treat others the way you want to be treated. If everyone did that, the world would be a much better place. And with that, I bid you farewell. We will see you live.